Mmm.
Got a little bit of time. Chill.
Is it not enough that you travel with me? Must you speak too?
Misclick.
Go on then, bark away.
Woof.
Let's see if we can find any method in it. Oh, I think of them as little as possible. As much, I imagine, as you think of gadflies that buzz about you. Not that there is anything wrong with you, of course, just that you're, well, not all that impressive.
Well, shit. I know Sebille doesn't think all races are equal here, because she hates lizards. I don't think she's that racist.
That sounded dangerously close to an independent thought. How surprisingly self-aware of you. Regardless, further study will be required. In fact...
The skeleton pulls a notebook from his robes and starts scribbling. After a moment, he pauses and looks back to you.
Sorry, do carry on. Just act as you do in your natural environment. Simply pretend I'm not here.
I already know all that stuff.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns to you with a cheerful smile.
Haven't seen you around here before. New? Well, don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. Takes a while to get used to the place. You here alone?
She gives you a long look.
Maybe you ought to give those companions of yours another chance. Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. Maybe they mean something to you after all. Used to be I had a family. A husband and a little boy. We were healers. Source was in our blood. Then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Reckon they were cured. Maybe even released. Don't know why the Reds didn't take me too. Now I'm just waiting for them to call my name. Waiting and remembering. Thank you kindly, sweetheart. I do appreciate it. They were good lads. Too good for this place. In some ways, I'm glad they got out quickly. Listen to me, bubbling on like a cauldron. You're sweet to listen. And yes, they were lovely. Totally lovely. I'll see him again before I'm gone for good. That's for certain. You run along now, darling. You shouldn't spend what little time you've got left here listening to an old bleeding heart moan.
Come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His whole body strains with the effort of wrenching the plank free, to no avail.
Wouldn't you like to know?
The dwarf spits into each of his calloused palms and rubs them together, before placing them both back on the plank and pulling.
Bleeding nail must be charmed or something. We'll just see about that.
He grabs hold of the plank and hefts his great bulk backward. The rusted nail pops loose, and the dwarf stands back, smiling proudly. his prize in his hand. The plank promptly crumbles to pieces.
Son of a... Aye, and nothing all but worthless either.
He casts one appraising eye over the planks strewn on the ground and those still nailed to the ship. His brow furrows in calculation. He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind, testing the breeze.
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well, on to plan B.
He gives you a wry look, as though deciding whether to trust you.
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from me to miss an appointment. Maybe you don't.
He stands before you and pokes you in the side, seizes your shoulder with a great, strong hand.
There's something of you, you know? You don't have to accept your fate on this bloody island. You can leave here, get on with your life. Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you.
Sure, but I have something to do here.
That's the spirit.
He lifts an invisible cap and bows with the grace of a courtier.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... well, the name's dead and buried. What matters is what they call me. Beast. Hey, now. It's quite a nice-sized place, actually. Play your cards right and I'll invite you for the summer. I'll tell you when you're older. Anyhow, we're a team now, so the me is not half as important as the us. Let's get down to brass tacks. So often it'd make your cabbage spin, and I picked up a few tricks along the way. Truth be told, I've grown fond of crushing and casting. A battle mage, if you like. But there's not so important as team dynamics. So what'll it be?
I need a tank, and not a lizard. Who else is available? Losa. She's not a tank. She's got demon strength. Maybe. Battle mage doesn't have much defense, does he? I guess he can with fortifying. DPS. Let's see if we can make it work.
Then it's settled. Capital. Well, that's that sorted. Onward then. I've got to get out of here, and soon. And I suppose you do too.
Yeah. There are less characters since I'm using an origin character. There's only the Red Prince or Losa, right? Or Effin, yeah, Effin. So yeah, I need an archer. Got 2 magic users, interestingly enough. I guess I'll get Effin. Always get Effin. Loyal lapdog. It's over here.
Come on then, Lexi. Pay up.
I find I need bread. I want no trouble. Dear one, help me teach this beast. He must respect.
Respect? Huh. Someone's got to keep this place running. Griff can't do it for free. Why'd you gotta make this so hard?
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
The intense-looking man stands beside you against the thugs, shooting you an appraising glance. Burrow looks you both up and down, sizing up your combined threat.
Ah, get out of here. The both of you. You ain't worth the sweat of my brow anyhow.
The elf smiles and bows to you in thanks.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
Hold on, let me
The
talk
man
this
rolls
guy.
his sleeves back down. He nods at you, the shadow of a smile on his lips.
Good work there. Good work. I can tell you've got chops.
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours.
Suit yourself. Probably wise, given the rashes you can pick up around this place. Good to meet you regardless, lady. Say, you don't look all that busy. I could use someone to watch my back, and it looks like you could use someone to watch yours. I've just got a small errand to run. And then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here, while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place?
He shrugs, looking off to the side.
Mercenaries. It's a job. My job. Everyone needs to make a living. I make mine running errands.
The little black cat trailing you hisses at him, hair raising a ridge along its back. Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a lupine growl. The cat hides behind your leg, mewling.
I knew there was a kinship of sorts about you. Same trade, different masters, it looks like. If you're willing, we could work well together.
That's good, that's good. Uh-oh.
Why not help each other get out of here?
Hold on a second.
He gazes around admiringly at the decrepit surroundings in which you find yourselves.
Phone call.
Funny girl. Stick around a while. That'll change. Push comes to shove. 4 fists are better than 2, right?
He grins, sharp teeth glittering in the midday sun.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies up front. Should keep more of our blood in. Survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other skills. What do you need?
That's
Do.
fine.
Onwards.
He scans the horizon for threats with one green eye, then nods back at you.
Right you are. Lead the way.
Because I'm not keen of getting out of here too fast. Got work to do. Alright, team is assembled. Who are you?
I saw what you did there, convincing Burrow not to lay down the law on that elf. Your kind stick together like stink on garbage, don't you? Out of my sight.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I want to murder. Okay, I won't. You know, I leveled up a long time ago. I got some attributes.
It's bolted on there tight, ain't it?
Scoundrel, more critical multiplier. This is the tough part. More damage. Or sometimes more damage. And defense. Have to go with that. As much as I want to do some glass cannon stuff. I do want to go in wits a little bit. For that critical chance. Now we can... We'll just go all in on sneaking. Can't sneak all the time, so I have to have that defense. Otherwise I would go critical chance, critical hit, all in. Excuse me. Excuse me, very good.
As you approach the blacksmith, you feel a bony hand on your arm. Fane leans in and whispers in your ear.
If it would be acceptable, I have an inquiry for this human. It is of a personal nature.
Why are you asking me? I'm nobody to you.
And if it would not be acceptable, well, that would render this entire conversation rather awkward.
Yeah, all right.
Fane approaches the blacksmith and quietly speaks to her. You can't overhear much, but he seems to be gesturing towards her head an awful lot. Fane's words are quiet, but you hear the blacksmith repeat, "Face ripper," in shock. She slowly starts to back away.
What is it with creeps like you and Master Niles? I told him to slither back to his dungeon, and you can get too, freak!
Fane backs away, scratching his head. It seems that didn't go as he'd expected. He is lost in thought, though. She must have said something he found interesting.
Magister Niles, that's his name. Break the skin with my fingertips. Now give me...
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
And what you after?
A grin cracks her stony face.
Sure thing.
Let's see here. We got $324. 288 if Iffin's doing it. So Iffin's the best barterer. So I gotta give him all the wares. Yeah, we'll do all that later. Gotta level up everybody else. You're not leveled up yet. You're level 2, but I guess I don't get to choose your attributes. Yeah, I don't get the... No, here we go. Alright. He's Mr. Fane. Pyrotechnic. A pyrokinetic. And geomancer. Fire is very dangerous. Gets out of hand real quick. Armor restoration. Oh, go get him. Just more damage with fire. Okay. Sure. You can be my lore master. If I make him a thief, I don't need lockpicks. Because he's got a bony finger. Let's see what Beast can do, though. He's a sneaker. Persuasion. Yeah, look at that. Thrifty. It's gonna be my barterer. Problem is I don't have any. Thievery is out there for somebody to do. We don't really need to break into things. It's weird not being able to, though. Not used to that. Used to being able to break into every chest, door. Anyways, you're a lore master. Kind of fits your character, too. Never need strength or finesse. Could use memory. Wits doesn't work for you unless I get Savage Sortilege, where your spells to gain that critical. So it's just this strong bone man. Gotta be very mindful of also increasing defense on tactician mode. Can't just go glass cannon everybody. I'll die in one hit. Alright, cool. Yeah, Slosa, you're gonna be in the sidelines this time. Like usual, actually. This time we have Beast. We don't use Beast, we hardly ever use Feign. Stay away from these guards with your black cat, otherwise they These guards will shoot the cat. It's not even fair. Stay way over here. And sneak into the big fort. Now you can't see until I do this. Here we go. Knock down this ladder and we can sneak into that room there. Get past all this. Later. Gotta deal with Griff.
So, this is Fort Joy.
A delivery. What a crumbling disaster.
You forget my name, here?
Scram! Snake face.
Oh, there he is. Hey, you.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm very tired. Abominably tired. Beg your pardon.
I will get you later. I know you are on the beach. Away from all these witnesses.
Leave him be. Don't make me say it again.
Listen, I can help you if you just...
Shut up, elf. This clown caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist. Caught him red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first. Went down like a rent boy when we grabbed him.
Easy. Supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet. All I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal.
Unfortunately, that phone call was charged by my wife to go get something, so I'll have to quit here for a while. I'll be back later.